Something's coming. Something we've never seen before.
Hey!
The origin story. And to be voicing Optimus Prime, this is another level. He begins as Orion Pax, as a worker in the mines. This is his journey to becoming the all-powerful, all-knowing Optimus Prime.
The pantheon that is Transformers. We want to see where they started.
Sounds incredible.
We want to see what Cybertron looked like.
We're getting so
Beautiful.
we're getting so much new footage.
Became one of the greatest arch nemesis of all time.
It really is about a friendship where the two of them become enemies. This film has an incredible cast. There's Scarlett Johansson as Alita.
It does have a nice ring to it.
Scarlett brings Scarlett to the role.
She is strong.
Wow, so much new footage.
Ari Henry as D16.
We get to see the absolute beginning of Optimus and Megatron.
If we survive this, I'm gonna kill you! I accept those
The
terms.
fact that they were actually best friends.
Keegan Michael Key plays B,
Yes!
also known as Badassatron.
He's almost like a silent movie star.
Oh, thank you.
But now we get to imbue him through his voice.
I need wheels!
Lawrence Fishburne plays Alpha Trion.
I see strength in you.
John Hamm is Sentinel Prime.
I think we all deserve a little fun.
Oh!
Look, that's Starscream. Silence!
We get to see all these characters be elevated in a completely different way than we've seen them before.
Which was a lot of fun.
Holy Primus.
That was awesome!
That's a lot of new footage. It's time to break down that new footage quickly. So we got Orion Pax walking off this cliff and jumping off the fly. Then we got Alita and Badassatron looking up in the sky in awe. We got Orion Pax what looks like to be jumping through like a glass window or something. Then we got a close-up of him probably looking at someone. We got Orion and Megatron going to work, and then we got the train and all them flying above it, and then a close-up of Orion flying. Then we got what looks like to be Orion opening his eyes. Then we got what looks like to be Orion and D16 with another worker, and some like energy shock blast goes off. New dialogue of Orion saying it's incredible. Then we got both Orion and D16 jumping off with all these like arrows and signs in the sky. Then we got the main force standing together as all these deer run past them, which we do get a nice close-up of one of them lifting their head up and looking around with the crew behind, and a close-up of D16 in that same area. Then we got D16 rising up here looking a little serious. Then we got Orion tapping D16's shoulder in this cool looking background. We got all four of them hiding somewhere, probably trying to get somewhere without getting noticed. Then we got D16 laughing at Orion, which probably it is Orion because the next shot is showing a close-up of him. Then we got Alita going yoo-hoo with what looks like to be Soundwave and Shockwave behind her. Oh! Then we got Alita turning around, probably looking at someone arriving, and then we got her doing a hand motion, new dialogue with Orion and D16 and the rest of them in the background. With new dialogue of Alita crossing arms saying has a nice ring to it. Then we got Alita fighting D16 and Badassatron, where she goes in for the flying knee, and then Orion is about to stop it, I guess, maybe. Then we got this shot of D16 transforming, and it looks like he's about to laugh in that laughing scene we saw earlier. Then we got both Orion and D16 flying together as like getting hit and everything. Then we got Orion and D16 sliding together on that like ramp looking thing. We got new dialogue of Badassatron saying thank you. Then we get a nice look at Sentinel Prime with wings and him flying and then landing with all the other crew behind him. And then even the voice reveal with a new clip also, and him trying to stab maybe somebody or something. Then we got a shot of Starscream in action as he transforms and flies away. Then we got what looks like to be Sentinel Prime, but I also don't think so, looking a little bit different with different wings and shooting blasts out of the body. Then we got this shot of Badassatron pulling out his blades. Then we got this very quick jump scare, which I thought at first was Rhinox, but no. We get a nice stance of D16, and then he does like a double fist hammer strike on Orion. Then we got new dialogue from Badassatron. We are 36 days away from witnessing what Alita said herself. It's beautiful, what the movie's gonna be, and I have a chance to watch it early, possibly next week if I'm able to get tickets to the early screening in Toronto. Let's go!